Thank you, Bazid. And here we are with the post-match presentation of the first test match. Before we call upon the players and give away the individual prizes, let's announce the guests that were present over here. Starting from my left, Mr. Zakir Khan, Director International Cricket Operations, Pakistan Cricket Board. Next to him is Mr. Harjeevan Parmar, Chief Asset Protection Officer, KFC Pakistan. Then we have Mr. Harun Khalid, Group Head Compliance, Bank Al Falah, and Mr. Ghulam Hussain Shahid, Chairman, Kingdom Valley. To start off with the individual awards, I'll first request Mr. Ghulam Hussain Shahid to please step forward. He'll be presenting the Kingdom Valley Best Bowler of the Match, cash award of 100,000 rupees, and goes to Ish Sodhi for his all-round 8 for 173 in the test match and 6 for 86 in the second innings, and not to forget his 65 career best with the bat. Super partnership along with Kane Williamson helped the side to get 600 plus. Next up, I'll request Mr. Harun Khalid to please present the Bank Al Falah Outstanding Performance Cash Award of 100,000, and that goes to the man with a double 100, Kane Williamson. This is his 5th double 100 in Test match cricket, and a very important one in this Test match. Kane, don't go too far away, because I will now announce the KFC Player of the Match trophy and cash award of 100,000. I'll request Mr. Harjeevan Parmar, please, to present that to Kane Williamson. He is the KFC Player of the Match. Once again for his 200 not out when New Zealand declared in their first innings. Kane, we'll have a quick word with you, please. Let's talk about your 200. We had a chat earlier, but run us through when you came into bat. You were a bit, you could say, cautious to start off with, and then you went on and no looking back.
Yeah, it was a fantastic opening partnership, which really set the tone and was really important to our first innings, and then to come in and just try and get a feel for the pace of the surface. Obviously, quite different to back home, so and just try and be a part of as many partnerships as I could. And it was nice that we were able to build a lot of partnerships that varied in momentum, but ultimately got us a strong first innings total.
It was a good batting track time when you came in, but spin was a bit of a challenge. Yes, tell us a bit about how you had prepared to deal with Abrar, who was the talk of the town against the England series, and then now with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're very well equipped. They know these conditions really well, and very world-class bowlers. So for us it was just trying to stick to our plans, and I thought all the batters that came out did that really well, and we saw the surface deteriorate late on in the match, and I think there was very much a chance of a result. So a good surface, a good batting surface, but at the same time it was nice to see the rough come in and prove to be quite difficult, and someone like Imam, who played beautifully in the second innings for Pakistan in tough conditions, and got their team to ultimately a draw.
Taking the captain's cap off and playing it purely as a batter, did that further help you just concentrate on the bat?
Still a part of a number of chats with Tim, but I thought he did an outstanding job in his first match, and it was a great game of cricket, a little bit old school in the test arena, but at the same time it was finely balanced for a lot of it. So yeah, a good game of cricket. It was a pretty quick turnaround, so a couple of days off and we'll be back into it.
Test match double hundreds are always special. Where do you place this one? You got 5 of them.
Yeah, I don't sort of think too much about that, but it's always about trying to put the team in a strong position as possible, and try and work together with my partner at the other end. And it was nice to spend some time out there and make a contribution like that. And you always want to be improving and trying to do a little bit more for the team. But I thought the batting effort was fantastic, and also the way the guys adjusted with the ball, and you got to do things a little bit differently over here to back home, as we know, and it was a nice team performance.
Well, wonderful watching you bat in that innings, and more power to you coming the next year.
Thank you. Cheers.
Kane Williamson, of course, the player of the match and the outstanding player for his 200. Now I'll request New Zealand captain Tim Southee to please come and have a few words with us. We had a wonderful test match. It went could have gone either way, but New Zealand had more of a chance. Tim, of course, after that big first innings from your side, it was New Zealand who had an opportunity to win this. Pakistan was always trying to go for that draw. Where do you feel that that winning part of it slipped away?
I wouldn't say it slipped away. I think the effort from the guys in the second innings with the ball sort of, we knew we had to hang in there for long periods and create the 10 chances. So yeah, I think for us to have lost the toss and be in a position to have won this Test match was pleasing.
When you go to talk about the track out there was offering a lot to the spin, which is why it was doing well for both the sides. How do you see the tail was wagging and was just getting a bit of frustrating here in the last day?
Yeah, I think they played nicely. Obviously, yeah, it's taken its long 4 or 5 days, and yeah, there was a little bit of assistance there if you got in the right areas. But yeah, I think there was a couple of handy knocks there from Pakistan that sort of just, I guess, took the game that little bit too long in the end.
A few words about your players. Ish Sodhi coming back after 4 years, brilliant with the bat, and then getting 7 in the match.
Yeah, tremendous for Ish to come back, and hasn't played Test cricket for a long time, and yeah, to come back and not only contribute with the ball but with the bat as well. I think his partnership with Kane was outstanding and got us into a position where we could have pushed on for a win. So I think yeah, he can be extremely proud of his return to Test cricket, and Kane, we know Kane's class, and the way he played out there was great to watch, and yeah, he just really showed his class and what he's capable of in these conditions.
Tell us a bit about you individually wearing the captain's hat for the first time.
Yeah, it wasn't too dissimilar to what we normally do. We're a pretty tight sort of leadership group. Yeah, with Kane and Tom out there as well. So yeah, we've worked closely together over the last however many years, so it didn't feel too different. But yeah, it was nice to get out there and get into things.
Hard-fought game. We'll see you in 2023.
Thank you.
The captain of New Zealand, Tim Southee, and I'll request Babar Azam to please come and have a few words with us, please. We all wanted to know 138. You gave that target. That was a brave call.
Definitely. As you know, we have asking in the task, so we had a result. So that's why we had a declaration. But I think light is not our side. So
if you look at this test match, of course, Salman being feeling under the weather, you are bowler short. Do you think that you want to go about with a 5th bowling option come in the next test match?
To be honest, our fifth bowler is Salman Ali Aga, but unfortunately, after the first inning, he is not feeling well, and he's come back after 2 days. He's sick a little bit. So, but we are missing him in the bowling time. But when he is recovered, then he's come back, and then using in the second inning. So no, I don't think so, because our bowling is only 5 bowlers and one with Aga.
Good fight put up after Imam's wicket. Wasim Jr. and all these guys put in a hard fight.
Definitely, the way Saud and Wasim playing in last partnership, we built the partnership. They came back in the match for us, and I think all credit to Wasim. They will play his positive cricket, and after Saud Shakil is playing a mature inning, so they good for us, and looking forward to the match.
Well fought game. It's a draw, and good luck to you coming in 2023 for the next test match.
Thank you. Take it.
Babar Azam, the captain of Pakistan. So the match ends in a draw, and that also sums up the presentation.